Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fishing North Atlantic with your resident fishing wizard. I don't know when I became a fishing wizard, but the game is telling me I am one, so we're gonna go with it. Alright, so last episode, we did a little bit of trolling with the Mostein. It was a lot of fun. I've done quite a bit more trolling since then. Not all this money came from that. I actually took out a loan because there is a new boat that I'm looking to get, and if you notice the date here, November 1st. November 1st is the opening of crab season. Yes, so we're going to try out some crabbing, and there is a boat available called the Coastern. Now, if you've ever seen the show Deadliest Catch, this boat is actually based on the Northwestern, which is one of the crabbing boats in that show. So we're going to be like stepping onto a legend here, so to say. So yeah, it does snow crab. It can hold a max of 90 pots. I don't think we're going to be getting 90 pots today. That seems like a lot. And it can hold 624,000 pounds. A lot, basically. So let's get it. Congratulations on purchasing your first crabbing vessel. Check the wiki if you need any help using the crab. There's crab tools. Yeah, let's play the tutorial real quick. I'm going to do this, and then we will head on out and do a real run on our own afterwards. Let's see. So I got to buy some crab pots, and I got to buy bait. So let's do that. How many pots does it want us to get? 3. Just 3? I could do just 3. That's no problem. 3. And 2 bait. Bam. Well, don't need some crew, guys. Hang on. I guess it's going to want me to do it all myself. Okay. I guess that's how we'll do it. First thing we got to do here, let's get some lights on, shall we? Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we're lighting up that dock over there. Ooh, this has got a powerful searchlight. All right, let's get out of the dock. Let's get to wherever it wants us to go. An irregular habitat has been spotted and a marker has been set. Head over there for your first haul. Okay, I will. Let's see. You can open the map to see your marked area and follow them. Okay, I know how to do that. No problemo. Where is it? All the way over there. Wow. All right. Luckily, there is a fast travel point right next to it. And we'll just zip over there. Easy peasy. Okay, let's see. Did I get close? Yeah, I did. Now that you reach the marked area, it's time to get familiar with the crane controls. Okay. You know what? Can I switch this to be daytime? I'm not that big of a fan. Is this what the actual cabin looks like in the game? I mean, not in the game, but the show? I guess so, yeah. Sig Hansen's always sitting right here, smoking his cigarettes, doing his thing. All right, let's switch this to daytime. Hello? I guess 7 a.m. in November? There's no light? There we go. I guess, yeah, I mean, we are near the Arctic, I guess. Go to first-person view. Go to the crane control panel on the wheelhouse deck. Wait, the wheelhouse deck. I'm in the wheelhouse. Is this it? This has got to be it right here. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's not a good spot. Let me get over here. There we go. All right, now what do I do? Grab a pot, store it on the deck. Ooh. Well, that's super easy. Okay, and let's set her on there. Very good. Before you can bait and release the pot into the sea, you need to process your frozen bait block with the bait chopper. Okay. Go to the work deck. Can I jump down this ladder? Yeah, I can. All right, where's the bait block? I know this looks like a bait thing here. So go to the work deck and grab one of your frozen bait blocks from the freezer. Nope, not in there. Assuming this is going to be it right here. Yep. Oh, not a lot of bait in there, huh? Okay, drop it in the bait chopper. Well, you know, why does it got to be so far apart? Cut bait. All right, bait has been officially cut. Now we need to take a bait bag from the bait chopper. Oh, I just grab it. And bait pot. Whoa. Did I do it? Oh yeah, there it is. There's the bait bag. Okay. And now I launch pot. In you go. Now you have set your first pot, and you need to wait a minimum of 18 hours before you can pick it up again. For the purpose of this tutorial, time is now skipped 20 hours. Got it. It's best of all pots. 18 to 12. Okay, so that's about right. Buoy. Got it. Get to the pot holder and press E. Where is it? Here. Woo. Okay. Use the crane once again to grab and set the pot on the pot launcher. We got it. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Wow. There's a lot of crab in there, guys. I'm like, am I like a pro at this already? No, it's just a tutorial. Okay. Pull the yellow lever to move the sorting table closer. So that's down there. Okay. Wait, where's the danger? Stand clear. Okay, don't stand there. Is this the yellow lever? Yeah, this is it. Extend table. Open pot. Pull the lever from the launcher control to raise the pot. Okay, there we go. Empty the crab pot. Whoa, 110% full. Okay, this is like one of the more in-depth things you do in the game, it seems like. Reset launcher and move the sorting table back. Okay, very good. Now, start sorting the crab. Put the crab you want to keep in the tank while throwing those you don't want to keep overboard. Undersized male crabs and female crabs who carry eggs are sorted out and thrown back into the ocean. Use the measuring tool to measure the male crabs. Okay. So, if we inspect... Now, how the heck... I don't think that's big enough, right? Return to ocean. Oh, yeah. Wait. I think that one's good. All right, now where do I put it? Oh, there it is. Let's keep you. Nope, not good. How about you? I'm going to say you're good. How do you know if it's a female? I guess it'll look like it has... Whoa, yeah, you're a keeper. Monster right there. Yeah, I'm going to say you're a keeper too. I don't know. These are close. How do I know if it has eggs? Ooh, not a keeper. Not even close to a keeper. I mean, you know what? I'm just going to throw all the small guys off first. Look at this little baby guy. Can't even grab it. You get some tiny crabs in this pot. I'd say the vast majority of those, no good. No bueno. Here we go. That's a good one. You're a keeper. Is that it? That's it. All right, deliver crabs at port. Head to the port of Yarmouth, where you'll be able to sell your crab you've just caught and stored. A mission waypoint has been set on your map, okay? You can drive to the port yourself. Yeah, right. That'll take forever. Or if you want, you can also fast travel to Yarmouth automatically. That's exactly what we're going to do, because it would take forever otherwise. I guess we'll leave that pot right there. Over to Yarmouth we go. And let's sell our first tutorial crab. Crab is like just in season, so it should be worth a lot. Let's see how much we get just for 276,000 for that tiny amount of crab. Whoa. Sell it. Bam. End of the tutorial. Perfect. Okay. Here's what we got to do now. Let's look at crew. Who do we got on board? And how many can we have on board? I don't even know. Let's go to our crew house. I have no... Wait, what? Didn't I have six crew somewhere? Wait, are they still on the Arctic Pioneer? Hang on. Let me switch boats to the Arctic Pioneer real quick. Okay, no idea where the rest of my crew is. I guess they're just lost forever. Alright, so who do I have? I have Josh, Derek, Rudy, and Victor. I used to have Mikhail, which I actually see for hire over here. Yeah, and look, what the heck, man? You're supposed to be resting. I'm pretty sure I had Mikhail and I had Pearl. Yeah, those are the two guys I had. Well, let's see. Let's look at the guys that we do have now. So Josh we got. Okay. Stick with Josh. We need crab sorters. Okay, so Rudy is a crab sorter. Who else was my crab sorter? Yeah, Mikhail was my other crab sorter. But you know what? He had a really high interest rate, so maybe it's a good thing that he's no longer with us. All right, let me switch back to the Coastern and see how many, like, what's what, basically. What jobs are there? And, like, what do I even need to really, like, do? And then we can kind of figure out the crew. All right, so here is our crew. Huh, okay. So it looks like you can have up to 3 crab sorters. So, you know, we probably only need 4 guys on board. Yeah, 3 for sorting and 1 on the crane, right? Because we're not, and I guess, I mean, 1 more to bait and set if you're doing like a quick rotation type thing where you sort, you set, just redo all your strings and whatnot. Let's try with just the 4. And I think what we'll do is I'll half get these guys up. So I'll get them to like 11 or so. And then we'll just have our, I don't know. Let me dock up and look at our guys again. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Rudy is already a crab sorter. I'm going to make Victor a crab sorter. I'm going to make Derek a crab sorter. And then Joshy here, he's good at pot baiting and setting, net hauling. And I'm going to put him on crane operation. No, I probably shouldn't do that. Jeez, man. I'm going to have like everybody good at crabs. All right. You know what? It is what it is. Let's just get these guys up to, we'll get them up to like 11 each. And that way everybody can sort crab. That's just the way it's going to be. And then as for our crane operator, I'm going to make that Victor. And I don't want to skimp out on crane operation. That's like a dangerous job. So we want to make sure that our crane operator is like super knowledgeable. All right. Should be all set there now. You know what? Oh, you know what? We did not even look at upgrades for the boat. We absolutely have to do this. So what's that? 162,000. That'll leave us a nice little chunk to get some better gear. Let's check out. And now we got to get some gear. So let's hop over here. Let's max out our bait first, because bait is super cheap. So there's no reason not to do that. All right, now let's buy our large pot. If we were to max out, oh, max pots. It's actually pretty cheap to get snow crab pots. Beautiful. Hey, we're maxed out, man. You know what I didn't do? Storage. Yes, let's max out on our storage too. I almost forgot about that one. Okay, let's, let's look at our map. Do we have snow crab on our map? No, we don't. All right, let's get rid of that mackerel. We don't need that anymore. We don't need any of these silver hake, pardon me, not mackerel. Okay. All right, so we're starting out with a clean map. We got to find some tips now on where exactly the crabs are. Oh yeah, snow crab from 3 days ago. I'm going to stop at one other spot. I want to see if I can get the other habitat. Oh, and it's right there. Oh my goodness. Well, look, this habitat is literally right here. So obviously I'm just going to go fish right there, right? Why would I not? Start out right here, get our crew on deck. We want to get to setting. Stack pot? No. Repair pot. And then bait. We'll do Joshy on our prepare bait. Why is it so low? Okay. And let's see, Derek. Derek, we don't need to do anything. We need Victor over on the crane. And then who is our pot bait and set guy? Who was it? Wait, was that Josh? Did I put him? Yeah, it's Josh. Okay. So Josh actually needs to be over there. And we'll put you over there. And that'll like get everything ready for us. Let's just see these guys in action here. Oh yeah, there we go. It's ready to go already. Wow, fast crew, man. I'm liking it. Let's get over to the crab. Hey, see some other boats moving in on my action here. You guys better relax over there. Let's set the autopilot on max. And let's get the old radar going here. And I think we're already on the crab. Let's just start dropping. I see him there. Oh yeah. Already seeing crab below. Tons of crab. Come on, boys. We got to get these pots out. Hurry it up. All right, we got 2 out. I want to get 10s. 10 pots is going to be our inaugural run, and we'll see how we do. Ooh, I think we found the crab right there, baby. Holy cow, look at that. That was the last pot I set, was number 10. Okay, we need to mark that spot right there. That is where, like, the main ball seems to be. Can I not? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like the crabs don't move a whole lot, guys. So I actually was going this way. The numbers were thinning out. So I just turned it right back around, and then we ended up finding a ton right here. Yeah, that seems to be where, like, the main ball of crab is. So we got our 10 pots out. I'm going to autopilot off, shut everything down, get the guys on board. We're going to go ahead and hang out right here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap us back around so we're in position to haul pot number 1. And we haul on the starboard side. So let's make sure that we're set up for that. Well, I can't travel within 100 meters. All right. So we're going to anchor right here. Pot number 1 has only been out for 35 minutes. So I am going to wait a whole 20 hours. And then how we doing? Pot. Perfect. Perfect. Now, let's get our crew on board. Not on board, but out on deck. All right, crane operator. And everybody else. Let's see, hauling. Do I need a pot bait? No. Everybody else can just be on sort crabs. All right. Sort. All right, guys, get out there. Do I have my lights on for you? Yes, I do. We're going to do some fishing, boys. Let's do this. Oh, and they're already there. That's what I like to see. Bunch of go-getters. Where's pot number 1? Show it to me. Where you at, buddy? I don't see it. Oh, okay, hang on. There is one thing we got to change. Go ahead and put that back. Wait, can we not put that one back? Stack that one. Oh. Hang on. Go back. Wait, how do I get that one out of there? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Maybe I can't get that one out of there. I might have to just set it. Well, let me get right on this one and see what it tells me. I don't know if I can. Let's haul it. Okay. Oh, okay. Just put it back. Whew, I was worried there for a second. Okay, let's see the guys in action here. How we doing, boys? We got a big pot or what? It's going to take you forever to sort this? You seem to be going relatively quickly. Okay, 1,615 pounds. Ooh, it's going to take a lot to fill up this boat, ain't it? Okay, all right. We might be looking at something where we do have to put out like all 90 pots. Huh, okay. All right, well, let's get our full string here. Go back to port, see exactly what the haul is, and then we'll kind of determine our next move from there. Okay, our numbers are definitely improving as we get a little further along in the string here. The previous pot, this pot was 2616. Our previous one was like over 3. I think it was like 3,500, something like that. So I think we're on the crab. Okay, now we're actually going down. The further we go, we only got 625 in that one. Our max haul so far was 3,500, but the further we go north here, the less and less crab we seem to be getting. So I'm thinking that maybe the crab don't really move at all. That might be the case, guys. Let's see what we get here. This will kind of confirm or deny our theory. Whoa, 5,000. Okay. Never mind. That theory was definitely not right. Maybe I just was not setting some of those pots in great spots. I don't know. Actually, don't know. That's a wild discrepancy. All right, 3,300 with that one. So, yeah, you know, maybe it just has much more to do with making sure that you get the crab pot on the actual crab in the sonar, right? Like, you can't drop late, you can't drop early. You got to make sure you get it right on there. So maybe when I reset, I have to drive a lot slower. That could be it. Okay, last pot coming on board here. Then we can go sell our haul and see how we did just off 10 pots. Okay, last pot. Nice one too, 41.94. So that puts us in total, let's see. How do we even get in here? 31,002. Wait, no, even more. So almost 40,000 pounds of crab. Hey, that's pretty good, man. I feel like that's going to make a lot of money. Let's see how our guys are doing. Are they tired at all? No, not really. Let's get them on board. And let's go. I think maybe Yarmouth to sell our catch. Let's take a look here. Let's take a gander at the old financials. All right, 28.93 in Yarmouth. 29 in Lunenburg. Ooh, Ingalls Head 29.53. Digby. I mean, almost everywhere. So Digby is 29.45. Ingalls Head 29.53. And we're like right next to Ingalls Head, I think. Yeah, we are. We're going to sell there, obviously. How much should we get? Let's see. Yes, so 1.7 million. Holy cow. Whoa. That's a big time moneymaker. I'm going to go right back out and I'm going to set a whole batch load of pots. We're going to set way more than 10. All right, before I go back out, let me re-up on bait. Even though we only used one. And I think we're good to go. You know what? I'm gonna amp up our dudes a little more even, and get everybody trained up on sorting. Beautiful. Everybody's ready to go on sorting. Now, I do want to have actually one more guy on pot baiting and setting. Yeah, I need one more person that can do that for us. Just give me the cheapest person there is. All right, Pearl, it's looking like it's you. And oh, you're actually already not bad at pot bait and set, but let's get you maxed out. There we go. All right, let's get Pearl on board. All right, Pearl is already on board. We are ready to get back out there. Let's go. All right, I set the autopilot at 8 this time, and I actually want to do this when it's light out. Let's 11. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. All right, let's get the crew out. Get everybody ready. Pearl, we'll put you on baiting and setting. And where's our crane guy? Victor, there you are. You're on the crane, buddy. And I guess someone on prepare bait. Doesn't matter who. To you. And you know what? Do we have anybody that can cook? No, not really. Well, we'll put the other guys out there. All right, let's see how the radar's looking. Not too hot at the moment. Pot number 1, out the door. Kind of right in the middle of everything here, so let's see how this goes. All right, so I got 18 pots out so far, and look how far north I've gone here. I've been seeing crab all the way up till here, and then it looked like it was kind of starting to peter out a little bit. There's boats over there. I'm gonna go down this line here and see if I should see just as many here. So I'm gonna go out, set a whole nother string right next to this one, and then I think we'll call it good there. Okay, 35 pots out. We're doing pretty good here. I've actually developed a little bit of like a technique that I've been using to try and get my my pot's like spot on my radar. So I look on the radar on the bottom left, and then what I do is I feather the set pot. Like I hold R a little bit just until I'm right at the edge, and then as soon as I see a bunch, I let it complete, like bam, right there. And I feel like I can get the pot out much quicker that way, because if you don't feather it like that and just constantly press R, it takes longer to go from empty to full than from, like, you know, almost 90% full to full. Right? It's just kind of like common sense right there. So yeah, I kind of try and keep the bar right there, and then as soon as I see a bunch of crab on the bottom, like a nice big group, like, we'll wait for it. We should see one here. Bam, right there. I feel like I can get it out much quicker that way. So pro tip for you guys from a fishing wizard like me. So if you didn't know, now you know. Okay, last pod coming up here in the string, and I'm gonna try and get this right on the crab if I can help it. So I set out 45, which is exactly half of all the crab pots we have on the boat. I'm hoping that maybe that'll fill us up right there. Bam, I think I got a good one on that one. I mean, hopefully that'll like fill us up, you know, that would be nice. Let's get everybody off since we're pretty much done here now, including a crane operator, brother. Put that pot back, get you on board. Very good, very good. Okay, so look, let's check out the string action here. Yeah, I got pots all over the place, man. I pretty much went all the way up here to where I thought the crab ended. I even came down here like behind my marker a little bit just to see if the habitat extended this way. It didn't seem to. That was kind of the cutoff. So I don't think there's much back there, but I'm pretty sure that we got really good placement with these strings right here. So yeah, I'm excited to do a little bit of hauling here. Let's swing it back around, get in place for number one here, right there. And let's actually take a look here. So almost 4 hours. So we'll do 17 hours of wait time here, and hopefully that'll put us in the right spot where we can haul everything no problem. Okay. Yep. So these are all blue now. Perfect. Those are going green. So those all should be blue by the time I actually get around to them. Now let's get our boys on deck. Victor, gonna be operating the crane. And Pearl, we'll put you on bait set, even though I don't necessarily think that we're gonna be resetting these, but you never know. Everybody else, you're on sort duty. All right, let's get this started. Let's do this. Let's get our searchlight on here, even though I don't see anything. There it is. There it is. Okay, get out of there. Stop searchlight mode. Okay. Woo. Let's get over here. Get this first pot. See what we get. Oh boy, 4383 on the first pot. That is hopefully a good sign of things to come. Hopefully it keeps up with those sort of numbers. That would be awesome. Whoa, biggest pot of the day. 7,600 right at the northern tip of our far string here. Wow, big one, guys. Big one there. Ooh, and nothing on one right next to it. How odd. Wow, you go from the biggest to zero. I can't explain that. Well, we have officially crossed the halfway full threshold on the boat. And so it's looking like, guys, I only have 4 pots left to haul here. It's looking like you may actually have to set out all 90 pots if you want to fill this boat. That's crazy. I've been doing hauling, it's a substantial time investment here. Let's be honest, to haul all these pots and set all these pots. But I think when we get to town and see the money payoff, it's gonna be big. And I will also say, micromanaging the drops and just going a little slower and making sure that I drop on like nice big groups of crab right under the boat, I think that's helped out tremendously. I've gotten some very, very big pots, like 8,000 big. Yeah, it's big. It's very big. So we only got a couple left to go here, and then we can head to town and see what the final tally on this run is. I think it's going to be tremendous. Definitely along the lines of like the Arctic Pioneer type money. So, woo, I'm excited. I am very, very excited. Let's grab these last 3 pots here and see what we get. Okay, we're coming up to the very last pot here in our string. We're at 172,000 pounds of fish so far, so hopefully we finish it out strong here. But, I mean, honestly, even if we don't, it doesn't even matter. We got so much crab on board. So let's just enjoy this final haul here. And let's take a look and see how is it looking. Come on, boys, dump it out. See what we get on the table there. Okay, not a tremendous amount, but not a complete stinker either. Let's just wait as they sort these out, and it looks like they do the small ones first, and they leave the big guys till last. So, okay, 2,600, that puts us, final tally, 175,314 pounds of fish. Oh, boy. Wow. That's a big load, guys. That's what she said. That's no. It's a really big load of crab, guys. Oh, man, let's get our guys on board here. Let's get on into port and sell this. Oh, boy. How much are we going to get here? How much is this much crab going to net us? Let's find out. Let's find out right now. Oh, 7.3 million. Woo, that is possibly our biggest load ever. Oh man, that is huge, guys. That is so much. That covers the boat and everything right there. In what, like one really good trip. Oh, absolutely amazing. 8.7 million in the bank. We've upgraded from a fishing wizard to a fancy fisher. We are now a fancy fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, what a day. Oh man, crab extravaganza on the Northwestern. Amazing, absolutely amazing, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're enjoying this, please. As always, have yourself a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next one.
What?